Stay tuned, To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Starburst Sardaukar. And last time, well, the dragon has a new little facelift. We got a big engine, we got a Clan XL, and we went to town. And I'm really hoping this dragon turns out to be everything that I'm kind of hoping for it to be. So, yeah, with that in mind, and being a little bit more aggressive, we want more clan tech. Oh, we've got a taste for it, and we need more of it. And so, repossession. A Hell's Horsian leader has fallen behind on his payments for their armored vehicles, and our leasing agent... Okay, I'm just going to completely stop here. This is such a ridiculous concept for any mission at all. We're not even going to bother reading that because that's... I'm sorry, that's stupid. The idea that a clan would be leasing vehicles, Clan Hell's Horses nonetheless, who is known for their vehicles, would be leasing from some random planetary governor, is stupid. I'm sorry, that's true. So we're going to ignore it. Oh, wow, we've got 2 assaults. You're a 100-ton vehicle. Okay, 2 100-ton vehicles. Interesting. I'm going to reserve down. We may as well. So, yeah, I'm not even going to bother reading that one because that's... No, that would just never happen. So, in other news, everybody say hello to the Ryokan's new name. It is the Ramjam. So Sean actually did a little bit of digging. He looked into the actual name of the company, Starburst Sardaukar. Now, I obviously stole the name Sardaukar from Dune, because I was trying to come up with some sort of fun little alliterative name for Starburst Company, and that came to mind as I was thinking about it. So he did a little bit of digging into Dune, and he decided to try and find a name that would make sense. And Otto Aramsham was a member of the Sardaukar, who humiliated himself by surrendering to Paul Atreides, because Paul Atreides used the Bene Gesserit voice on him, I think, if I'm remembering the entry that I had read. I didn't remember this from the book, so... so Aramsham seems to make perfect sense, since it is a clan mech now working for us, and we are most certainly an Intersphere company. So I thought it was fantastically poetic, and despite the fact that it's a bit of a clumsy name to try and say, we're going to use it. Oh, are we going to use it? Alright, let's try and get forward. We've got 4 vehicles in sight already. 1 is unknown. We've got 2 100 tons and 1 40 ton, was it? So the 40 ton hopefully is not anything too dangerous. This is 60 at least, so he'll be driving forward. Hopefully we can... Ooh, there's also mechs that are operating with this group, so... Oh, crap. That could be a little bit ugly. I'd like to destroy these vehicles quick, but... Alright, so we can get up to a sprint of 3. And we can only walk, I believe, at 2.5, right? 2.25, I suppose? 2.5. Alright, so yeah, because we're slightly slower than your average mech, we can't quite hit the full maximum speeds possible, but we're still quite quick, and boom. It looks pretty simple. Well, this mech also has the defense gyro, so that is adding an additional pip onto it. So we need to be on the lookout for defense gyros. They will be quite important to making our mechs even more deadly. We're going to rush the catapult off to the side, because the catapult, unlike the rest of the mechs in the company, are not, well, blisteringly fast and can do whatever the heck he wants. So we'll go up to 3 3/4. We're coming up with random names for these, so why not? And lock that down. Now, the 200-tonners. Let's see what they do. This is a 2-skull mission. We're going for... It's a Mars assault vehicle. It is equipped with 2 AP Gauss, a HAG 30, a normal Gauss, that's anti-personnel Gauss, and an LRM 45 pack and an ER large laser. Oh yeah, that's oh, how much armor are we dealing with? 215. The least is 185. The front is 250. You want to crack this thing, you better bring the army. Luckily, we brought the army. Gonna reserve down, let the 40-tonner do its thing. The 40-tonner is dropping down with us. I can't drop down anymore. So, Eck. Let's see if I can't get you in range to shoot. I can get you in range to shoot. Will it be an accurate shot? Not particularly. I need to get this guy a pyro-retarding computer desperately. Is there any way... I can improve it. There are ways to improve things. Although he is the one with the tagger, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to try and improve things. So I guess you will have to be the one who takes the first shot. Get a 27? Can I get it any better? Can I get closer? Ooh, I can get closer. Put myself right in the line of fire. Let's do it. And also a Mars assault vehicle. So the Gauss rifles are dangerous. They are absolutely dangerous. I think I'll focus on you, honestly, because 250 versus 215 in the long run, it's not that much of a difference. Blaze away. Okay, he missed with a couple of important weapons. The oh, the medium pulse lasers were actually doing not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that one, actually. Starburst, high speed, low drag. Get yourself into a position where you 99 ones. I love it. That's why we're here. And lay into him. 60 damage. Alright, so we've almost got the armor on the side down. And once we're through, it's not a whole heck of a lot more armor to punch. So that's actually going okay. Is it a direct line of sight? Oh, it's a direct line of sight. Let's get these LRMs on target. It's a 78% chance. Just unload. We are almost through. 16 is 66 and he's dead. Although it doesn't look like we're being super lucky with distribution. But most of his frontal arc is gone. Varangian, I think, can run in for a punch. He might have the range for it. He does have mask, which makes him incredibly quick. Oh, we got a long range, people. They are shooting at the Hellhound, which is lovely. I always prefer it when the enemy shoots at the Hellhound and not at me. Alright, Varangian, yeah, he's gonna go for a step, and 60 damage. Ooh, ugh. I need to hit... This is the right. Right is left, so honestly I need to hit this side. Turn off the fluid guns, because the fluid guns won't accomplish anything. Go for a flame breath? Oh, it could. I could go for the fire. No, I can't get around to the side. So we are going to go for the stomp. So try and step on him, hope that we hit on this side, the right side. And hope for it, pray! No, it was literally the opposite side of the mech. If we had actually gotten it, it would have killed him. But it did not. So we are now right up in his face, and he's going to have to do something about that. These guys are still outside of normal range, so it's only going to be large lasers and large pulses. And Axle 2, Axle 2C, which is an ER large. And the Punisher taking some hits, but managing to have avoided the big, incredibly nasty large laser. So that's fine. That's okay, honestly. It's not amazing, but it is okay. We will deal. And an Ares light tank. Trying to shell the Aram Sham, not doing a whole heck of a lot. So we're feeling very confident with that one. Hopefully that confidence does not bite us in the butt. Ares pulling forward, and now the Marses. Marsies! Okay, missed with most of the stuff. The Hag got a piece of us. Oh, it's just a lot of missiles. Alright, Punisher standing up to that. Unfortunately, we have the other one. Oh, he also fired a machine gun. Multiple machine guns? What? How many machine guns you got? Oh, he's got 2. Ow! That hit. I think. Yeah, that definitely hit. So the Aram Sham taking quite a bit of damage on that one. We're going to have to swing around and hopefully take one of these guys out. He's an Ace Pilot 2. Not great. Alright, but that moves back up to us. So the Axle is available for combat at the moment, although we've got a couple of scout mechs. Large laser coming in, so that could be locusts. Let's hope it's locusts, to be honest. Because we can deal with locusts. Who do I want to try and kill the Mars? I'm thinking 30 tonners. Ooh, 30 tonner. The white? I'm betting a white. No, it's not. Single large laser. But he has already dodged quite a few large laser blasts, so already the stealth armor combo is working out quite nicely. And here's a Firestarter 2C. Firing his Gauss rifle at long range. We do need to pull away from these guys quickly. So, taking out the Mars should hopefully be relatively simple, as long as we don't hit the front. We need to get around to his right side, which is something we can definitely do. Ooh, they can get behind me if they really try. 2.5 skulls, though? Or 2.5 protection? We'll make it. We've got the armor protection, and hopefully we can then take out the other one without too much trouble. Let's... I don't want to pull too much away from it. We could use Warlord, by the way. She's no Warlord now, which gives her additional accuracy. We'll play with that later. Structure exposed. Come on, there we go. Okay, so the first Mars is down. 25%, that's one of their 100 tonners. That's a big amount of firepower. Now we gotta focus on the next one. Alright, damage reduction, because we're in a forest. We took 1 hit, 2 hits, but we're alive, and that's the important bit. So hopefully the combined firepower this time will actually punch through the Mars assault vehicle's protection, and we'll be able to get something done. Reserve down, enemy turn. And the Axle is gonna roll forward. Large laser not coming in, and is that a Hag? No, it's an AP Gauss, okay. Which is basically, I assume, a Gauss machine gun. We need to get the Punisher on the move, but that'll be not easier said than done, but good, he's got vigilance. Shut all that up, please. Thank you. So now we can sprint. That was the entire point of that one. Not great on the Ultra AC-10. If I step back, can I get any better? 48, I think, is going to be the best we can get. Yeah, 48's the best we're getting on that Ultra AC-10. So we will pull right up over here, get a decent amount of evasion, and we're in cover. Now they can get around behind us in relatively short order, but let's unload. I'm not sure if we actually hit that one. Come on, keep burning into him. All the lasers. We've done a decent amount. We've cut them down to about half.
I'm receiving you.
I don't think Synapse is going to get the angle, though, that we want, and Synapse needs to keep on the move. He needs to stay at high speed to get away from these scout mechs, because once they figure out he's here, Pain will be following him. So we'll steadily move our way up the mountain. Lasers are... Let's blitz him. We can do this once, and then we're in trouble. Okay, so we got 3 of the lasers to hit. I'm really happy about that one. Oh, come on. Not quite. So we didn't deal as much damage, partly because we used one less mech to actually try and do it. And I could try and step on him. That would be 60 damage. That's 2.5 pips of evasion, which would be a bit light. Varangian, go for the stomp and hope that it works this time. Fluid guns, no. The additional 8 damage is not enough. Watch, the additional 8 damage would have been perfect. Let's see. Missed entirely with an 87. Really? And a little bit of fire, but the fire doesn't matter so much. The Marzi gets to move now, which is not great. Because I'm assuming he's going to move behind the Jaeger mech. No, he's going to shoot right there, and... Not the Jaeger mech. Why did I call it a Jaeger mech? The Aramsham taking it like a champ. Holy crow. And he's turning around, but it's not... He's too close. He can't get away from that. Alright, Punisher. Let's come around. Let's finish this guy off and just double check to make sure that we're going for the correct side here. Although, if we went for... So, he is facing this way. We need to take on the left side? The left side, okay. Get right there. Line them up. You've got great opportunities to hit. Do we push the line? We'll shut off the tagger, we'll push the line. Alright, we've got him exposed. We've taken out the Mars. I assume. Okay, we got it. I was a little bit concerned when I saw it just kept blasting away. Alright, fast dragon. As dragons should be. Okay, I was expecting that. And... that's a white. So he managed to hit us once in the back. Hit him right in the CT as well. So not a tremendous hit that we want to take off very often. Do we want to get Varangian moving? I really kind of do. But I want Varangian to be able to be reactive to what's happening. If I step on you, can I get to your back? I really can't, and I'll only be getting 2.5 pips of evasion, which is not very good at all. This Varangian's mech is designed for one thing and one thing only. And that is to absolutely obliterate someone. How many turns cool on? 4 turns? Plus 2 accuracy, plus 10% damage, minus 10% heat generated, and cools 50 heat. So if we turn this on, then... Oh, you are positioned in just such a way. I'm going to reserve. We're going down. I know, that leaves Varangian with his back hanging towards the enemy. But I'm hoping the Yaxel moves. Oh! No!
Took a critical hit.
That was a big hit. Oh. I was far too reliant. Far too reliant. That loses our clan endo. That's a problem. Please tell me that's an ace shot and not you moving into position to shoot. Because you are incredibly fast. But then again, you're a clan mech, so what am I expecting? Okay, missed. You're a locust. You've got to be. A large laser moving that quickly? Got to be a locust. And our 40-tonner. Yeah, I've got to move him. I can't leave him here anymore. As much as I want to reserve again to try and get a better angle on this tank, I can't. Oh, that was pain. Lots of pain. Yeah, let's get him over here. Get his front back towards the enemy where we can use our actual armor. And we're going to light him up with everything I've got. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot to him, but any amount of damage is some damage. And we've got to reduce him somehow. Breaching shot, ignores cover. He fired a single missile at us. A single missile launcher. And he's being smart about it. 325 armor. Jeez! Okay, so that's going to be a difficult thing to get. Printed full speed? Well, it gives me a back shot on you. What are you? You're a large laser? I don't care that much, if I'm completely honest. Okay, we'll come right here. We've got 99 ones. We're going to do the Warlord.
Full speed, no target.
Hi, we've got contacts of everybody. Activate Warlord. Warlord is on. Target him with everything you've got. Okay, I'm not sure how much that did. Like, nothing. What? I only did 100 damage. Less than 100 damage? 75 damage? What? I get the feeling something went wrong there. It does give us a side shot, which we need. It's not a very good one, surprisingly. Only 48s. I really don't want to be anywhere near there. Indirect fire, 32, we'll take it. It's not a huge loss, plus we need to chill out a bit. So we put the Aram Sham a little bit closer to the enemy, which is somewhat concerning. This Axle is a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Okay, they reserve down.
I'm receiving you.
Starburst. I mean, shoot him. It's what we've got. Shoot and scoot. I'm just stunned that we're doing so little damage to the thing. We desperately do not want to have our back towards the enemy. So we will do this. And that'll get our front armor towards us, plus in a little bit of force protection, plus with all of our pips of evasion. Although, honestly, it's not as much as Varangian can manage, but Varangian is pretty badly dented. Got an Arctic Cheetah. Okay, so we were wrong. Arctic Cheetah with an ER large laser, 2 heavy smalls, a medium heavy, and a flamer. Are you actually an Arctic Cheetah? Let's zoom in and find out. Yeah, I think you're actually an Arctic Cheetah. Cool. Seeing more clan mechs, different types of clan mechs as well. How are you doing? 80 on the left.
Waiting for orders.
Reserve. This time he's in back, he's in forest, he's covered, he should be okay. And hopefully nobody's gonna get around behind him and just utterly gut him. Hey, there's the light. Breaching shot getting fired towards us. 1, 2 shots, and third shot. Third shot, okay, good. Wasn't able to touch us. Feeling very happy about that one. But we do, of course, have that Gauss rifle carrier, which I'm assuming still is a Firestarter 2C. I have to assume it's a Firestarter 2C. Breaching shot. Missed us as well. Okay, good. Relying on the evasion as much as we can. And what's next? Oh, there we go. So we're looking at 4. Yeah, we have 4 clan mechs moving in for the support. Another breaching shot. It's a large laser. Oof, they are dangerous and they worry me considerably. Can I get the dragon into position to try and bore into this guy? That's the real question. Because if I can get him far enough forward, I can shoot into his side. But that's going to be a difficult shot to get. I'm not sure he has that much sprint in him. He's a fast mech. We've got a 280 engine in him, but that's a sprint. Yeah, no, unfortunately, we've actually locked ourselves out of the angle. Can I have a longer range shot here? No, it's not looking like it. 2 is really not great. Also, we will be pushing the overheat line on this one, but I feel it's worth it because of the amount of damage this guy's 205. Oh, punching this guy down is not going to be easy.
I'm ready.
Synapse, you have a side shot on him? Oh, you do? Okay. So, I think we just keep shelling. It's only a 48, but I'm happy with it. I want Synapse to just stay at range and continue to support. Come down to a 51. Okay. And keep moving. Keep away from the enemy. Distance is key. Chilling out a little bit. Getting ready for our next alpha strike. And a breaching shot over towards the Hellhound. Okay, but I think you may have opened up... Well, you've certainly opened up your back, but you may have opened up your side.
Yes, Commander.
If I can get to that side. We're about to find out. I can certainly get to his other side. And I can get to his back, but I can't get to the exposed side. It's 150 versus 51, which is pretty considerable. That'll be unfortunate. We do need to go over the line a little bit, I feel, but oh, if we shut off... So we'll shut off the Ultra AC... 10 for now, so that we can, well, reload it. Right now it's suffering from a lot of recoil right at the moment. So we'll fire everything else into him. Looks like we narked him. And a pretty decent amount of fire. Okay, we got him. He took out the engine through his eye shot. Good work. So the Punisher still doing the work as it always does. We're down to a single vehicle left. It is an Ares, and the Ares is packing still a considerable amount of armor, no lie there, but not as much as we normally would have to worry about. Turn off the fluid guns. I need to save the ammunition. We're going to make this sprint, and I think we go for the interrupt. So again, oh, nope. I do want you to... No! Gosh darn it. I wanted you to step on him. What are you going to do from here? Nothing. That's what. Alright. Far into the side of the Ares. I wanted to try and step on him, but I apparently misclicked. Very unfortunate, because it would be really nice if I could have just blown him up, as was the plan. Enemy turn gets to move now. How much armor is it? Yeah, 39. Breaching shot, dealing damage through the Aram Sham. The forward armor is getting a little bit thin. We need to get it back up to speed. That will be critical moving forward. Arctic Cheetah is an ace pilot and strolling forward. Ooh, it's clear that he's going for the catapult. Alright, Varangian's got his opening. So Varangian is going to go step on people, and he's going to do it from the side. Fluid guns on, I think? Yeah, the additional 10 damage.
Moving to position.
So coming in for the stomp, 87% chance, needs 60 damage. And, of course, he hits the front. Why wouldn't he? Although he has an opportunity to penetrate that front armor. I don't think he did. Oh, he did! Okay, so primary objective complete. We're on the secondary, destroy the enemy mechs. So, now the fight starts over, basically. As we are now dueling against multiple lights. And this is where the fun begins. I think I want to get Starburst on the move. High speed. Let's get her back up to rolling. That way she can actually deal with things. And we will send her after her chosen prey. It is, of course, light mechs. We're here to kill your light mechs. Fire all of them. Well, not everything. We need to shut off the AC. We're going to reset the recoil a little bit and also cool her down a bit so that we can come in with a proper alpha strike. And that's a really nice angle. So we got a 55 if we shoot from up here. How if I came sprinting down like the wrath of God? 27. Significantly less. We have got to get ourselves a weapon mount, lower arms, a pirate targeting system, so we're going to have to start looking out for pirate missions. Shut off the tagger. It's a 32% chance to hit. I'm still not feeling it. So we'll keep chilling out a little bit more. Fire the tagger. So pulse lasers. And we missed with all of our target-seeking equipment. But getting a couple of good hits. Structure exposed. The leg is open. That's interesting. What's the enemy going to do? Their plan is to move up bit by bit, and that's the Locust. It was a Locust. Single large laser shot going towards the Hellhound. Not able to connect. Excellent. I'm very worried about this open rear armor. At least they didn't break the Clan XL engine, so there is that going for us. Do you have a direct line of sight? Because that's what I'd prefer to try and nail this guy. 24, but if I sprint, I can get the direct. And 42. Not great. And the walk on indirect was what? 24, you said? Yeah, 24. How much damage did he need on the leg before he's dead? 32. You don't say. If I want this, I need to defend this. He hasn't taken any damage so far, but clan mechs are incredibly dangerous. So we're going to come up, we're going to alpha him. And we are going to go for the full alpha, I feel. Okay, we hit him with one of the lasers, plus the tagger. That'll be nice. So he's been tagged. And he is unsteady, so he will be the first one to move. No. Oh, we will get... Oh, no, I didn't. If I had somebody to vigilance, I would be able to do that. But no, they're going to get pretty much a full round. Firestarter 2C, of course, as usual. Breaching shot, not able to connect. We'll be able to now get in behind them. And the Hellhound is chill, so it's time for the Hellhound to light everybody on fire. That'll be fun. And, of course, our last unit... What were you again? You are 35 tons? Another Firestarter, perhaps? No, the white, of course. Locust, white, Firestarter, and whatever you are. Arctic Cheetah, who has 23 armor left. They deal a pretty blazing amount of damage to the catapult. So there is that, unfortunately. The catapult is... And his heat is critical. Ooh. Interesting. Now they, of course, get to go back up to the top of the initiative. Everybody gets to move. Their Arctic Cheetah is not weak, but has a vulnerability. Breaching shot being fired over towards the Aramsham, and he's immediately going to have to move. He's not going to be able to move as far as he normally would, because he currently is unsteady, which means he doesn't get to run this turn. So that will make him more vulnerable to incoming damage. He is evasive, he is in cover, but he's only got 23 health on a leg. The white is walking, going to shed some of that evasion problem, and probably going to, yep, unloading everything it's got into the catapult. The catapult, hopefully surviving. Okay, with more evasion problems. I think they're going to pick the catapult as the primary target to kill. Emergency shutdown, white's vulnerable. So we may focus the white because of that. Interesting. Because the shutdown means he's got no evasion. Locust, I assume you're going to shoot the catapult? I'd prefer you shoot the Aramsham. Yeah. The reason why they're going to shoot the catapult is because the catapult is unfortunately a primitive mech and is therefore easy to hit. So every single one of their shots has a greater chance of actually penetrating. Now, I am surprised that we didn't lose our evasion by now, but I'm very happy for it. The Firestarter being the last one moving up, he does have the big cannon, and he did hit for 75 damage. Catapult taking a lot of damage, taking a lot of armor hits, but, oh, just barely made unsteady, but it was made unsteady as it came around to us. That is probably going to hurt them quite a bit. 2.5 skulls, 99 ones. If I sprinted, could I get more? Not skulls, it's pips of evasion. I think that's all I'm going to get. We're going to sprint. That way we can turn around, give the best possible chance of nailing everything. And we are going to go AC-10 on because we're going to Warlord next turn, which will be minus 50 heat. So that'll be able to save us. Okay, he's dead. White or Arctic Cheetah. I meant to shoot the white, but I will take the Arctic Cheetah. So heavy lasers, all that great offline now. So now we focus on... Honestly, I want to focus the Firestarter, but that may not be the best idea. Reserve down. The reason why we're reserving down is because, one, I need to get Ek the heck out of there. Or not Ek, but Synapse the heck out of there. We will Vigilance. Or do I want to? I really want to save the Vigilance so I can be more aggressive in the next turn. But I have to be able to turn around. If I did this, it would be super great chances to hit, but I am already cooking. And that's a problem. I've got to chill. I've also got to worry about the 75 damage that can be dealt to me at any one time from the cannon alone. Oof. Ek. I need some fire support here, and I need it to be beautiful. 83? That's okay. Let's hope that it goes beautiful. Stacking up a whole bunch of evasion. Turn on the cannon, turn off the tagger, and that'll get his jut underneath the line. Excellent. Blow off his legs, honestly? Might be the best choice. We'll go for the head. There's always the chance that we might accidentally hit it, and that would be wonderful. Alright, I don't think we accidentally hit it. We did get a couple of structure exposed.
Commander?
So I need a little bit more of evasion going on here. 3.5 pips looks lovely to me. We're going to get right behind the Firestarter because I'm worried about the Firestarter. This Gauss rifle, it's just terrifying. While we're at it, Vigilance. Thank you. That'll put us up in scout range. Don't want to forget it. Yeah, we needed it for Synapse, but Synapse will survive. If I can manage everybody else on the field.
I'm ready.
So, I can't get into forced cover and turn enough to fight. And I do need to turn to fight. We're going to do this. Come around in here. So incredibly tempted to brace. Turn off the medium lasers entirely. Hayward off, Taggart off, LRM's off. Yeah, it's going to be a brace turn. Can I turn on the Haywire? I have a shot at you. So, I can go Haywire and I can go Tagger on somebody. Well, on you only. So, aim for the head. Get us under the heat. I was hoping that the Haywire would hit. That way it would really mess with his ability to recover himself. And they turned him on first. Okay, so Varangian, light him on all the fire.
Giving him everything I've got.
So much more chill now that we have more heat sinks on there. Structure exposed. Inferno, he's shut down. That's 75 damage that is not shooting this turn. And we will get up to speed. As long as we're not facing the back, that'll be up to speed enough for me. That'll be 3.
On my way.
And that gives us a decent amount of evasion. He powers up, and now we got the Locust. So the white is vulnerable this turn. Locust is going for the Starburst. Starburst Ramsham is able to handle that. And Starburst.
Here.
You're going to go right behind him. Actually, you're going to Warlord first. So, go full Warlord on him. And we are going to focus him because he's, well, the least managed at the moment. So, fire everything. As you can see, because of Warlord, we drop down below our maximum heat threshold, which puts us... This Warlord's going to let her just be so much more aggressive. I love it. Probably should be trying to save engines.
Enemy eliminated.
I mean, we've seen just how huge of a game changer stealing an engine can be. And we're going to go over the line on this one. Don't need Tagger, don't need Narc because he's going to die here. I mean, this is a foregone conclusion, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't think I was. And a whole bunch of late hits. He is unsettled, which I had kind of hoped to make him a little bit more than unsettled.
Yes, Commander.
So we're back under heat levels. And you are shooting the scoot. 78. Should I maneuver around to his side slightly? Just make him cry? That goes to 87. Ooh, that... 87 95s.
Got it, Commander.
Turn it all on. We're going for the line.
Locking in all weapons.
If this doesn't kill him, I'm going to be very distressed by the amount of damage I actually am able to put out on a turn. So I don't think he was unsteady in the last one. Oh, no, he was. Okay, that'll knock him down. Wonderful. And that blows up more of his mech.
Heat damage.
Override shutdown successful. He's got to probably chill next round, so he might just step on him. Alright, we've got one mech that's operating. It's the Firestarter, and the Firestarter is still cooking, and the Firestarter shut himself down. Varangian's probably going to dive on that.
Commander?
What do you got left? You've got a leg left. Yeah, you need to be the one to do this, unfortunately. As much as I would love to try and send somebody else for this. Target, go for the leg. Shut off ATM 9. How much do I need to kill this leg? 60. And I'm only doing 45, unfortunately, because of the cannon. This cooks me. This handles the cooking. Oh, I was really hoping to knock out that leg. Oh, engine destroyed. I still wanted to knock out the leg, because that way I could actually steal the mech. But that's probably not going to happen. We're probably going to kill everybody here. Alright, line them up, and light them on fire.
Targeted for now.
Just burn. You're going back over the line. Inferno plus 100 heat. It's beautiful. It's beyond beautiful. You are cooking a little bit, so you're going to have to chill out slightly. Shut off the medium pulses. Oh, just one or two medium pulses off will be fine. And go for the legs. Tear out his legs and we'll do a good job. Narc and the Tagger, just to make it easier.
Firing on target.
We can knock out his legs, that'd be ideal. Because I'd like to be able to steal the mech. Tagged, he's unsteady, he's going to fall over.
Waiting for orders.
You also need to chill out pretty considerably.
Move order received.
So let's shut off the LRMs. And medium lasers? How many medium lasers I've got to turn off? Down to a single medium laser. I need at least two. Can I shut off a Tagger to get a second? I cannot. If I go for this, nope. Nope, it's just gonna be a single medium laser. So, beep.
Locking on.
Oh, we did get him with the haywire. Wonderful, and that'll be a knockdown. So now he's got another pilot injury on him. It puts him to a single injury remaining. Interesting. And his leg is very, very vulnerable. He's gonna stand right up. Wait, you're offline. Do you get to turn back on? And ammo exploded. Avoidance, shutdown avoided.
Commander?
Can I offensive push him? Not from here. I'd have to move. Starburst. Nope. Go Starburst, please. Go for an offensive push. Oh, you gotta move. Which leg is your weak leg? This is your right leg, which you're facing... Yep, so left is indeed right. Get right on top of him. Hi. I wished... Cannon off. The 2 3s, right? No, we'll throw the 9 at him. He's unsteady now. I will try him. Oh, the pilot ejected. Yes. Oh, that's great. That's perfect. That means we get the engine parts from him. That's what we wanted. We do need a piece of clan endo if we don't have one in storage already, because we need to replace the one that was in the Hellhound. That was kind of foolish of me to leave his back facing towards the enemy for so long. I put too much faith in the evasion, and that was a poor decision in the long run. But we should be able to get another Clan XL engine, which we need to put in the catapult. So that'll be a decent amount of weight coming in the catapult's way. And also, we already got our white. That's where we stole the double heatsink kit, which, by the way, we gotta look for double heatsink kits because we now know that they're heatsink kits, not double heatsink kits. So that'll help us keep things in mind. The Ramsham taking out 3 of the enemy mechs. 1, 2, 3 fire starter parts. We can get a locust and a white. Oh, that might be the best option. That would give us 2 clan mechs. This is considered right at the moment. That's what we're thinking about doing. The AP Gauss rifle fires 5 times and does 8 damage, which means it'll do 40 damage in total, and it weighs a total of 1 ton? Really? It's meant for battle armor. And this has internal ammunition, right? Oh, no, it shoots once? Critical hit, weapons 30... Fires a barrage of 5 smaller projectiles and has 5 rounds. Okay, I got you. I understand you now. And a pair of Clan Gausses and a Hag. Oh, this was a good haul. Do I have Endo right now? I do have a Clan Endo, so we don't... Hi. Three of them. There are, right now, 3 of them. We're looking for heatsink kit. Heatsink doubles. I don't think we're getting them, so we... That's just too good. I don't know what to get. It's also amazing. Another set of nullsigs and Artemis targeting systems. Ugh. I might just have a heart attack with how good this haul is, and it's clan mechs, but they're light mechs, but they could have double heatsink kits in them. That's what makes me want them. I don't know. I honestly don't know. How many white parts are we looking at? We're looking at 3. And 4 locust parts. Oh, this is a wealth of riches. And heavy lasers. This mission needed to be a 522. I can't not take the Clan XL. I have to take the Clan XL. There is no getting around that. 325 Fusion Core would be a really interesting one. Alright, so we're getting a white for sure. We might get a locust, which would be nice. And we're getting an XL engine for sure. So the white we'll probably rip everything out of. I'm not going to keep the parts of it. I just hope we don't get just like flooded with heat sinks and ammunition. That would be terrible with all the good stuff here. Alright, so we got the locust, we got the fire starter part, we got 2 white parts even though we only needed 1, 2 of the LRM-15s, got a brand new clan cockpit, we did get a useless heatsink, but then we also, and useless ammunition. Oh, game, of all the good stuff you could have given me, you wasted no less than 3 slots on useless items. Ugh. So much good stuff there. So much good stuff there. I want to go back and just grab the entire loot table. Can I take a major contract hit if I grab all the stuff? I'm more than willing to take the reputation hit if you let me get more stuff. Because all that stuff was so good. I need it in my life. Your name is in the mouth of others. Be sure it has teeth. Oh, that's such a wonderful phrase for a mercenary to know. So we have another Clan XL engine, which means that's going in the catapult. As much as the catapult is, frankly, not a great mech, it's a good mech, and it's a heavy mech, and it's proven to be quite dangerous. Very dangerous. It's done way better than I thought it would. Alright, connection commit transferred. This white variant is used by disgraced members of Clan Novacat as an assassination unit. Combining inner sphere and clan technology creates a fast, stealthy unit capable of quickly inflicting damage on units and unprotected targets. Clan quirk, improve shooting. One of the best known battle mechs in the inner sphere for its low production and operation costs, the Locust is also well known in the clans. In 2832, Clan Mongoose unleashed this upgraded version of the venerable mech on the clans, known as the Locust 2C. The speedy design complemented Mongoose tactics, enabling them to win many trials. Also having improved shooting 103,000, but that's a perfectly reasonable cost for, well, the mission that gave us so gosh darn much. So let's come over here into the mech bay and take a look at our two brand new mechs. We have our white, which is in many pieces. I don't think there's a gosh darn thing left in this. Is there anything? No. I already have a white, don't I? I don't need two. This'll take time. That'll still take 74,000 to fix. Oh no, I've got a Jenner 2C, that was it. There's nothing on this mech to make it worth it. How many tons are you? You're what, a 35 tonner? Yeah, 35 tons. Our Jenner 2C is also a 35 tonner. You've got no ballistic, 2 energy, 1 missile, and 2 support, because you have 8 jump jets, versus the Jenner 2C. I'm scrapping it. I know, what a crazy thing to do, but I'm scrapping that. I can't get anything off of it. And also the engine is destroyed on this one. I'll get the Gyro XL out of it. That'll be nice. So, rip everything off. Tell me what's left. A Gyro XL and a fusion core with the Clan double heatsink kit. Yeah, pull that off. And the XL. And you know what? Just strip the mech entirely. Confirm. Yes. I mean, the Locust is cool, but that's a double heatsink kit. So, manage tasks. The following tasks need to happen. First of all, Locust goes number 1. And in 7 days, the catapult will be done. So, we're going to do this, and I really wanted to get 2 missions in today. I was all planning for it, but we got too much good stuff to do that. We've got to wait. Catapult's out. Okay. So, now we go to the mech bay. And to our catapult, and we'll refit it. Poor little bushwhacker. Sitting there, not able to do much. Okay, so we've got a 225 fusion core, but I might be able to upgrade it. I got a 380 fusion core. Alright, so the following upgrades need to go in. First of all, a Clan XL engine for 5 total additional tons. Yeah, I don't think that's going to get me up to a 380 rated engine. In addition to that, we need to come in here with the double heatsink kit. Throw that in there. We will rip it out. Install engine cannot... Oh. Cannot add engine to the fusion core. Must remove the fusion core. Okay, so I suppose we do that. Confirm. Yes, 2 more days. But we're putting in the XL engine in those 2 days. And put it back up to the top, because I want this catapult doing all the catapult things that it does. And the rest of the mechs can chill. I mean, the Ramsham's going to take a while, but that's okay. Because this catapult's going to take even longer. So, 1, 2. Back to the mech bay. And back to the catapult, who desperately needs a fusion core back, because he does not operate without one. It's a crazy concept. Battle mech's not able to do things unless they have a power source. So back over here, the 225, it's the best I've got. I would like to put in another 280. Although it is a 65 ton mech, so it would need an even larger fusion core. And the double heatsink kit. Look at what that just did to our heat. Alpha Strike is 83, we heatsink 83. Or we heatsink 72. Oh, that's lovely. And we have 4 tons remaining, by the way. We also have a couple of clan double heatsinks, so I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to pull them all out. Or maybe I shouldn't. Put it back. Put one back. Pull it out on the other side. Okay, we're going to go heatsink double. And I suppose this is a broken one? Yes, it is. Patch it. So we want to improve the mech even more. We want to make it chill. Actually, what I really want is heavy lasers. Can you imagine this mech with heavy lasers on it? I only got one heavy laser, though. Unfortunate. We could go with medium pulses. Well, I've got 4 of them, so... Well, actually, no, I've got 4 of them, so I only need 4 more tons in order to make room for the medium pulse lasers. ER mediums, ER larges... ER larges are how heavy? 4 tons versus 5 tons on the normal one, right? Yeah, so they're a little bit lighter and they cause more damage, and they... Well, they're only 5 more heat, and they're fantastic. But do we have more medium pulses? I don't think we do. ER smalls, small pulse, small X, medium heavies, which I'm really tempted for. Let's take a look at our armor, because he has an open armor slot. I've got Stealth X. Do I have... Oh, and a Gyro XL. Interesting. Unfortunately, well, Authority... And the normal gyro is also? Yeah, so... It's just a straight-up upgrade. Although it does... Yeah, it takes up slots in the CT, which I need for the energy weapons, because this mech is a little bit light on hard points. So I can throw a Guardian ECM in here. That would give me enough for Stealth X armor. Ooh, I don't have enough slots, so... And I need this Clan Endo for something else, so I can't do that. I would need to recover a couple of more slots, and how's my heat right now? 78 of 83. I don't do it all that often, just the massive bombardment. Clan Pharaoh might be the way to go then. It has case enabled, which means we'll no longer be worried about blowing ourselves up. We've got 3.5 tons, which is a lot of weight. Throw in a clan cockpit, because we have it and we may as well use it. We've got 2 more clan cockpits, so if you see a mech that we're using that does not already have something in the cockpit slot, let me know and we'll put it back. I built this mech with so many heat sinks because I needed them initially, but now not as much, which is a really nice position to be in, because we generally are kind of low on heat sinks. I don't have the jump jets to make it work, and I don't have anything better than Clan LRM-20s. I mean, we don't have ATM-12s. Otherwise, I might do ATM-12s, because they would just be so much more accurate. Oh, I could turn... I keep thinking that maybe I should turn one of my mechs into a boomstick carrier, but it just doesn't seem like it would work out. Go light tag, but the tagger is really nice, the fact that it deals damage on with it, and I like the haywire. The haywire is a really good follow-up support. Really, if we do any sort of upgrade, it's gotta be on the laser side. Unfortunately, I don't see the solution here. Clan Large Pulse for 6 tons? That's actually not terrible, but... Could get a large laser in here. A Clan Large laser. I've got the tonnage for it. I really do. How's my heat efficiency now? 108! Jeez! I really don't need it that badly. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping to do a massive increase in firepower, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I've got 3.5 tons. I don't need the... I don't need it, I don't think. Pull this off. Pull off the Clan XL and... It's fine. The upgrade to the double heatsink kit will make it great, but I don't need this XL engine in it right now. Wow. That's kind of sad. It's just too hardpoint limited to do anything with. We also need to fix the Pirate Bushwhacker, so Hellhound is at the top. Put this completely at the top. And in it's probably 7 days, because we still need to fix up the Hellhound's torso, we should be able to field another mission. Okay, back to the barracks, or not barracks, but mech bay. Set up, let's see, where are you? Hellhound. Unfortunately, the Hellhound took a very nasty hit. Again, my fault. Should not have relied so heavily on his defenses like that. Equipment. Yeah, there's no way that we would be able to fit a normal endo steel in there. So how about the other one? Put in the one takes us a day. Smokey's special. Increased heat damage. which is lovely. Just lovely. It makes the mech work. 99 C-bills and a single day, and that'll have us finished with that one. Confirm it. Thank you. So we are catapult to top. 2 days away from being able to fuel our entire force again. 1, 2.
Job's done.
Next job. Alright, just double checking the mech bay to make sure that I didn't miss anything, that everybody has everything. Yes, okay. So, barracks, real quick, I'll check on the MechWarriors, make sure they're all set for combat. You don't need anything. Synapse. Synapse is a while from getting his levels.
Yes, Commander.
Varangian is so close. I don't know which one I'm going to take, but he's going to get one of them. Eck.
I'm receiving you.
You're not good. Coach, more video games. Ronan. I should probably take piloting. Yeah, +1 max evasion.
Training confirmed.
The B team, very much so. Shotel, still learning. And Starburst is locked down. Okay, contracts. It is 51 minutes into the episode right now. But the last 2 episodes, you guys have only had 1 mission. Which I'm not super psyched about. I wanna give you guys great content. And so we're gonna take an assassination mission. For full cash. Because it's only gonna be Intersphere stuff. It's not gonna be clan stuff. And clan stuff is what I crave now. It's what I need. Give me the clan things. Maybe we'll get a Jaeger mech that will get that random part 2. We are now considered a 3.5 Lance rating with a drop weight of 235 tons, which is a pretty considerable drop weight. We're starting to get up there. We're doing good and hard work. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out at the moment. Hopefully we don't get just absolutely mobbed by infinite numbers of pirates who utterly and totally destroy us. But then again, the worst can happen. We've had confirmation from several sources that a leader of an insurgent cell backed by the Greater Valkyrite is moving in the open. This is a rare opportunity to take one of the primary enemies of the legitimate Curitan regime in Agador. Additionally, we'll include a bonus payment if you're able to destroy all the target's escorting units. We're going to make 1.3 million C-bills out of this one, so if we also kill all the supporting units, this might go up to 1.5. Now, it is a 2.5 skull mission, but it's an insurgent mission, which I think means we're fighting pirates. And, well, it's Intersphere technology. So I'm not anticipating them being able to stack up 8 billion points of evasion. That's going to be what we're going to do to them. Alright, we've got 3 contacts already, so the reinforcements and the blocking unit are already here. Which is a little bit irritating. Thanks for the heads up, Starius.
This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
You don't say! Crazy. Alright, so who's moving? It's nobody. So where is the insurgent leader? Off here on the side. Okay. So we've got to blitz him down once we see him. And then we've got the supporting forces, and then we've got the reinforcements. Lovely. Well, they're not within range to see me just yet. Varangian, get forward. Get forward and get eyes. High speed. Low drag. I'm happy right there, actually. Zoom. Bushwhacker. It's a Venom. Interesting. So that'll have... Ooh, wow, it's a heavy PPC Venom. So he's still a 35-ton light, but that's interesting. Fire the missiles. There's no reason not to. They generate no heat, and we have more than enough ammunition than we'll ever need. In fact, I've been tempted to take out 1 ton. A head hit already? Oh, I love you.
Standing by.
If I can get a shot on him to blow off his torso with the 90-somethings that we're stacking.
We picked up a blip.
Oh, you picked up a blip, but you got a target, so maybe gut him.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, structure exposed. I was kind of hoping that that would tear out the torso so we could blow it off, causing another pilot injury, but it was not to be. Enemy turn. We've got a heavy mech somewhere. Long-range missiles coming in from off-map. It is a single Thunderbolt. Oh no, it's an LRM-5. ATM-3? MML-3. Can't be an ATM. It's got to be an MML. Which is multi-missile launcher. Right? Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's it. Synapse.
I'm ready.
You've got a target. Oh boy, do you have a target. Laying on him.
Target confirmed.
Synapse is now even more heat neutral, so that means that Synapse can annihilate people if he sees them at medium range. If I can get an XL engine and a bigger fusion core in this thing, we're going to have a really fun time. Although, at the same time, I'd prefer to get like a normal catapult. That would be ideal. So if anybody happens to see a catapult, we're in the market for one. Okay, this is going to be a long-range shot. It's not going to be tremendous accuracy, but maybe we'll get lucky with the Ultra. Miss. 2 misses with the Ultra. We destroyed a double heatsink. So he's... And a lot of the pulse lasers missed. Wow. But we did blow off an arm, and he's opened up both of his torsos, and he is no longer evasive. Not that he was using any of his evasion anyway. So we've got 5 targets on blips so far. This is, of course, the primary target, who we're going to try to avoid shooting for pure sake of we want to kill him entirely. Okay, he's going to try and hide in the forest. Interesting strategy. You have a heavy PPC. I'm surprised you're not using it. And it looks like we've got a lot of movement going on off screen. We'll probably reserve down to the bottom on this one. Oh yeah, there's a lot of movement going on over here. So nobody in sight to see us is making it very difficult for them to engage. We have a Stinger, medium Black Knight. And the Stinger fires his 1 medium laser. Now what kind of armor are we going to? It is makeshift, so it's only 75%. So that does help out pretty considerably. And we've got a Locust over here. So we've got a Locust, the Venom who needs to die because he got a heavy PPC, the Stinger who, it's a Stinger. What do you got to do? And a 20-ton, probably another Locust, might be another Stinger. Although with that speed, I'm going to guess Locust.
Commander?
Who do I want to kill?
I'm receiving.
Starburst. Gonna get you some more speed. Into the water, you say? Magic.
Acknowledged.
Hi. We have the Aramsham. It's a former Stormcrow. You're not having a good day, I can assure you. Well, he took a nasty hit on that one. Come on, blow off a torso. PPC explosion. Ooh, that's an ammo explosion. And an engine destroyed. So, one of him offline, and that was with a heavy PPC, so taking that offline is very good. More incoming long-range missiles, so this again is the MML. Not touching the Hellhound, because the Hellhound is crazy. I love it. It's just amazing. Drop down. We're going to head on down to see what we need to deal with. And getting in the water with the Aramsham has helped out considerably. Double heatsink kit, the next one goes into the Aramsham. It's the Oh! I kind of regret not taking the 2.9 at this... Or, no, this was a 313, wasn't it? This guy is a point-blank range battle mech. He does 285 damage in melee. You catch him in melee, oh boy, are you having time. He has a lot of armor, as you can see. A lot of armor. In total, 2,600 armor.
I'm receiving.
So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to deal with. High speed, low drag. Oh, terrible, terrible accuracy. High speed, low drag over here. A little bit better accuracy. And a Locust Pirate, small laser. Meh. Useless. We're going to drop down to the bottom. Oh, it is free for us? Okay.
Orders?
Got to come up with a plan. We've got to come up with something to take care of the enemy. 21s? Sprint forward? Maybe we ignore him for a little while. I am considering it. 48s. I like the 48. The Stinger is... No, we're going to focus on the Locust for just a bit. We're going to try and whittle down his supports, but I am very concerned about this Black Knight. So we'll probably pull away from him. We have the speed to do it. Until he finally locks Eck down, we should be alright. 35 is not tremendous. He desperately needs a pirate targeting computer.
Will be done.
Sprint! Oh, all that speed. I love all this speed. Our Lance has become incredibly quick. And very shooty too. We never really did go into the big I need to take care of you in melee combat. We're ironically very clan-like in that regard. Because the clans are very much in the we don't punch you, we shoot you sort of camp. Okay, missed bowl shots. We got some structural exposure. Some really good hits on that arm. Yeah, that arm is gone. And the Narc Beacon did hit. That'll be nice. We'll give them an opportunity to move while we focus on them. Now, of course, the Locust does not care about being on fire because he's got a single small laser and 2 machine guns. So, what does he care? He's going to fire that sucker all day long. He literally can't overheat. Large laser firing in towards the Punisher. Okay. From a light mech, that's probably a Panther. I'm going to guess Panther. 30-tonner? Well, maybe not. And the Stinger rolling in. Stinger having to cover a decent amount of ground as he tries to chase after us. Trying to hit that Hellhound, but not just able to. I think the Aramsham will probably deal the death blow to the Locust. And at some point I'm going to just need to light you on all the fire. Ooh, you're coming to punch! A very interesting plan. Did not manage to hit us, which, because you sprinted and had evasion problems, this may make you unsteady? No, I don't know why not, but hey.
Yes, Commander.
I can't complain too much. So, how do I want to engage this? Well, first of all, I want at least 3 pips of evasion. So we're going to run over here. Now, we are no longer in the water, which means, yeah, this is going to bring us over the line. Is he worth going over the line for? Sure, why not? We'll get back on the water and we'll take care of that. Alright, so there goes the Locust. Oh, he had an XL engine? Really?
Watch my heat.
That's interesting. I would not have put a Locust, a normal Inner Sphere Locust, well, I suppose it's a Pirate Locust, isn't it? To have that kind of equipment. And sprinting. 3.5. Say hi. Fluid guns to off, I think. Because no matter what we do, we're not actually going to affect him. So basically I'm using it as a way to bleed off SRM, so eventually I no longer have to worry about them. Decent amount of heat. If we had used the fluid guns, I would have pushed him over, but I want to save the fluid guns for handling him. 20-ton mech coming on in. Oh, they reserve down. It's a Locust 1V. So, medium laser. He ups the pirate small to a medium. Oh, power armor. Now, 67 damage is... Oh, that's pretty considerable.
Waiting for orders.
Can I get a shot on his back? No. Not unless I'm willing to sprint myself towards the enemy. Which I kind of am willing to, if I get a good shot. What am I looking at here? 24s is not a good enough shot to risk that. Well, risk. It's not that much of a risk. 61s is much better. And power armor, if I wanted to fight you, is 21. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Okay, line up a Stinger. And, oh god. Alpha. I have free alpha. I didn't even realize it. Gyro crit. Please kill him, please kill him. Yes. Oh, the catapult, the catapult. I love it. I just wish you were a normal catapult. I just wish I could take out that easy to hit factor on it, because that would make it amazing. Gladiator hopping forward, little hops, bit by bit.
I live to serve.
Heck, you can get a shot at a Locust at 24, or you can get a shot on... Where's that power armor? Show me that power armor. I want to kill that power armor. Nobody wants to fight power armor. Power armor is crazy. Although that would be too close. That would be much too close. We would have to be very foolish to try and do that. Instead, I'm going to shut off the Ultra. I'm going to aim over at you, because the Ultra's only a 29. And I'm going to blitz you with pulse laser fire. Not doing amazingly. You know, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not entirely sold with this current mech type. I thought the pulse lasers would be the perfect thing added to just add that extra firepower that I would need, and I kind of think I'm not getting quite what that is a Locust 2C.
Reporting minor damage.
What are pirates doing with a Locust 2C? Is this a clan support lance? That's a white. That's a white. That's a Locust 2C. What are we getting involved with? And you critted my LRM-20.
Someone might call this trouble.
Yeah. Somebody invited the clans, and I'm not down with that. Arctic Cheetah. Okay, this fight just got a lot different from what I had planned. Oh, now it got really bad. Okay, so this battle was supposed to be a relatively quick and easy, go in, kill the insurgent leader, and get out, but we are not fighting the normal fight. Somehow these pirates got their hands on a lot of clan tech, and I'm not happy.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Commander?
Okay, so the battle has changed. The battle has changed considerably. I think I need to warlord this. The ATMs are not going to be at full power, unfortunately. They will be reduced strength, which I'm not happy about. But I am going to warlord this. We're going to rush over here at full speed. Warlord to get our heat down. really to turn our heat off. And nail that Arctic Cheetah, because that Arctic Cheetah is carrying weaponry I don't want to have to deal with at the moment. We got a crit on the flamer. There goes his arm. And there, he's unsteady. Okay. Varangian, you need to start managing this gladiator. Because that's a lot of clans. We gotta get the catapult hidden. I thought for sure it was an ATM. It was, or I thought for sure it was an MML.
Minor damage.
And it was an ATM.
Ready for orders.
High speed. I said high speed. There we go. High speed, low drag. Get in behind him. It's time for the fire.
Let's go.
I wanted to give him a couple of turns to chill out, but this is now necessary. This has become necessary. I don't need it, I don't think. What does this give me an advantage of? Power armor? That's about it. We're not going to vigilance with him. All the fire. Do a good job.
Concentrate your fire and bring it.
And 65 heat. He's got a punch, so that's not a huge deal. Let's see what he does. Power armor is hopping. He's going to take his shots. Fires his laser, fires his missile. Nothing connected. Interesting problems. Synapse needs to move slowly, but also to get into cover, which is very unfortunate, because he's only got a single missile launcher left. If I push forward, I get the medium lasers involved. There's nothing on this arm anymore that I care about, because at this point, the arm is empty. It only had the LRM-20 in it. So, focus the Arctic Cheetah and vigilance? Doesn't buy me anything. So, nail that Arctic Cheetah. Okay, we hit an exposed target. Stability check passed, and I think, yeah, we tore off part of the fusion core and knocked him over, hopefully? Did he seriously pass all those stability checks? Holy crap. Alright, now we get to see what the gladiator does. Is he going to swing at the bushwhacker? He's going to jump again and fire his plasma rifles. Oh, he hit us with one.
My mech's overheating.
Yeah, I see it. It's a problem.
I'm your spaniel.
Now, the jumping really did hurt him, though. We're going to move in here. We're going to turn on the Ultra. And we have a shot on the Arctic Cheetah.
Locked and loaded.
Can we please turn this guy into slag already? I really don't want to have to deal with him moving forward. Engine destroyed. We got him. Okay, so Arctic Cheetah down. Locust is probably the next one, maybe? Well, really, the White's also dangerous, too. No, the Griffin, duh. The White's just going to be annoying to take. His large pulse lasers. Yeah, there goes the right arm. Honestly, it's not a huge deal. There's not much in that right arm. The problem is the right torso to follow it up with. That's my concern. Because that has the Artemis fire control system in it. And I would be very annoyed to lose it. Locust moving forward, taking a shot, shooting again. Missed, but it is hitting with the lasers, and it did get a penetrating hit now. Lots of penetrating hits. The Haywire's been critted. That's not good.
Damage critical.
Okay, we got to swing to present the other side. That'll be important.
What's the flank?
And the Ramsham getting shot at from behind, but that's fine, because it's just a Locust 1v. And then, of course, the power armor. Let's not forget the power armor. Who might punch. No, he's going to jump. He's going to shoot again. I'm not complaining. Not at all. However, I think I have a shot.
I'm ready.
Oh, I do.
Rolling.
Now, this time we are going to vigilance because we're standing out in the open. I'm still overheating myself? Okay, just underneath the overheat level. Light him on all the fireplace.
Firing on rear arc.
And if you could, shut him down. Alrighty. So we've got our primary target is shut down, and we're slowly burning our way through his rear armor. Slowly. The Griffin is taking a shot at the catapult. Couple of hits. Oh, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I was afraid of that one.
Hit. Weapon system down.
Now, on the bright side, we did not upgrade it with the 2C. Or with the XL engine. So it's not as vulnerable as it could be. White... Wow, Starburst? Really? That kind of accuracy is normally not like you. I need 3 pips of evasion and I need a shot on a locust. There we go, now it's providing. Can I get the full round of shooting on him? I can, but I'll cook. Let's push me up into the... We'll put ourselves up into the mid lane. Okay, missed with the cannon that I kind of wanted to hit, but we are pushing the 64%. Head hit on the pilot. Okay, so we blow off the torso and we knock him over and we got free stuff. And he's turned on, and he's shut off.
Standing by.
So Synops, very much unfortunately, has lost his targeting computer. By Artemis. And the Haywire. The Haywire was cool. I liked it. I thought it was neat. I was a fan of it. Alright, do I focus on... Yeah, we'll focus the Locust. Stay in cover.
Locked and loaded. Here it comes.
Give him all the lasers. We got him tagged, so that's great. I don't think I'm going to push him over. Nope, was not enough to push him over.
Orders?
How does this work? It'll work, right? 2 pips of movement. Can I get more? I think 2 is the max. Yeah, 2's 2 and a bit. That I can work with. So we'll get a little bit forward. Ultra off. Oh no, I can fire the Ultra, so we'll get that Ultra on. There's a chance. It was almost a 50% chance, but it didn't quite work out. And scattering a whole bunch of damage all over the mech. He is no longer evasive, which means he can only walk this turn if he decides to move him. He's going for a punch. Who? Who's going for the punch? I'm really kind of surprised you got that far, considering how... Well, the fact that you were unsteady. But I suppose I shouldn't complain when you normally have a large, very large cannon.
I await your command.
This will get us under the heat level. And, yeah, we're gonna keep the SRM2 on. Which one are we burning through the best? Left side. There's no reason to shoot any others, but let's just keep them on fire. Plus 100 heat. If I keep this up, I might be able to get some really interesting things done here. And 3 pips of evasion. Alright, the white is moving forward, taking a shot at the catapult, and hitting again. Oh, stop hitting my catapult. It's an easy target, I know, but still, stop hitting the catapult.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
And he's shut down. Good. Starburst.
Waiting for orders.
Starburst is 2 turns away from being able to get another Warlord off, so that ain't gonna happen. 80% on the AC-10. Let's see what we need to make that happen. The AC-10 will not be the thing that shoots today. Really, we only get to shoot the ATM-3. Great. Oh, give him a little bit of pain. And how will the rest of the enemies react to that? We've got Mr. Punchy Locust, who is really hell-bent on punching to death our little... Oh, he hit the mech. I'm not going to complain. It is still... It had a medium laser. It could have done 18 damage. So I really should not complain about that one. And then the power armor hopping along, continuing to stack up all the problems with his evasion. The Griffin will move next, getting a little bit closer, continuing to target the catapult, as they probably should. It's the reasonable target to engage. It really is. Starting to get his small lasers involved. Oh, those are tags, not small lasers. Override successful, but for how long?
I'm receiving you.
Alright, we stayed under the line last time. But we are going to shove the line this time. Can I get a side angle shot here? Not quite, it doesn't look like. Oh, we can. Okay, so we will have to sprint out into the open a little bit.
Roger that.
But we've got an opportunity to cause havoc. How much on that CT? 55 plus 82? Yeah, there's a decent chance we can do it.
Confirmed.
So we managed to hit his arm and a torso with the 2 ultras, which is a bit unfortunate because I was really hoping to do more than that. But then we blew off half of his mech.
Something good. I'm taking heat.
So he's
damage.
going to have to chill out soon. And we turn. We got the Gladiator turning back on, and frankly, he's got not much left. We will shoot and scoot. So, not you, but you. How much CTD got left? A decent amount, actually. A really decent amount. Your leg, on the other hand, is pretty open.
Firing.
He already failed the check. That's wonderful. And there will be a knockdown. That'll be another injury. He'll have one left. He will be able to stand up and do stuff, which is a bit unfortunate. I might be able to maneuver in such a way that I can... Right is left, right? Yeah. I may be able to maneuver in such a way as to defend against what's about to come. To kill him before he can do anything. Alright, top of the initiative. We've got the 2 Locusts and the Power Armor. Locust 2C is going for a punch. Oh no, he's going to shoot, and no, he nailed us with that one. We got a little bit low, I suppose. No, he just got lucky on that one. We did sprint quite far on this. The penetrating hit didn't actually get through the armor, which is great. And the other Locust also blazing away at the Aramsham. So the Aramsham taking some hits, but working so far. Both Locusts are incredibly vulnerable right now. Power Armor's moving back in.
Yes, Commander.
Starburst, you got underneath the heat cap last time. Probably not going to try and push the heat cap too much this time. How much is left in the lake? 30? I really got to push the heat cap a bit. I need how much damage on this CT? 77. I don't want to push the heat cap too high because her mech has a little bit of trouble cooling down. Alright, engine destroyed. We got him. We're not getting any special salvage out of this, so there's no reason to keep any mech intact. If we see it, we murder it because that's the, well, the path of least resistance. Okay, you should be boiling on that one. Target acquired. Okay. Right? You're cooked? Yeah, you're cooked.
I'm here.
Varangian on the other side, on the other hand, is going to dart back over here with his high speed. And hi! Can I tell you about your Lord and Savior, Fire? Yes, burn. We do additional damage. 100 heat. We can literally shut him down every time. He turns right back on, but we can shut him down every time. Adding plus 71 heat there. Alrighty, Synapse, you have a direct line of sight on the back of a Locust. You're going to take that direct line of sight on the back of the Locust. And fire.
Firing on rear arc.
It really is unfortunate that we lost it. Alright, his right arm is destroyed. You did a lot of damage to everything except his CT,
Standing by.
which is a bit unfortunate, because that would have been really fun. Sprint along to his back. Yeah, this will take this Locust out. Turn off the Ultra. And how many pulse lasers need to come off? Just the one. So triple mediums ought to be able to kill him.
Locked on rear arm.
We took out some of his doors, so there goes the center. Alright, that's 100% supporting enemy forces. We're 50% through the reinforcements. We just got to take care of the Griffin and this guy, and the power armor apparently is free. Locust 2C moving around to the back. Fire into the catapult, not able to impact, although his... them lasers... How much?
Friendly BattleTech down.
Whoops. That's unfortunate. I'm even happier that I didn't put a whole bunch of support systems on him now. Synapse is alive. He's got 2 wounds left. The ammo explosion didn't kill him. He'll be in hospital for a little while. But we've got a couple of mechs, clan mechs in the queue. So I'm actually not too concerned about it right now. I mean, of course it's unfortunate. You never want to lose stuff like that. Oh, is there any way I can get a back shot on him? There really, really isn't. Okay, sprint over here. ATMs, everything. We are going to Warlord so that we can fire everything we've got. And I'm going to blitz everything I got into the head, because maybe I'll get super lucky. Okay, we've got structures exposed. We took out the arm. Just gone. We are in ATM range to do it. And he turns back on. But he will not be able to do anything until next turn. And just keep the fire. This mech is not allowed to do anything by order of fire. Inferno, 90 heat, so he missed something. And get yourself back up to 3 pips of evasion? Is that going to be possible? It is if we run out of the water, but I really like being in the water when I do this.
On my way.
Zoom. Gotta keep him at 3 pips of evasion to keep him alive. He turns right back on, but he's just so far over the line, it's kind of ridiculous.
Already.
We're never gonna let him not be over the line. That's actually a really good chance.
Move order.
Turn everything on. We got under the line, so we're gonna go back over the line.
Got it, Commander.
Miss with one, miss with both. Oh no, we did hit with the one, okay. And we are down a mech, which is very unfortunate.
Generating a lot of heat, Commander.
You're gonna survive, maybe. I mean, you do now have a locust in your back. But we have a good chance of killing this guy. Yeah, I was a bit worried about that. Although his shot hit the armor, or the arm, so that's better than it could have been.
Took a hard hit there.
Okay, and the power armor. Gonna hop, keep following us around, blasting away at Varangian. I've been down one mech this entire fight because I've had to have Varangian just continue to light this guy on fire. He's almost through the armor with, by the way. He is almost there. Starburst. Oh, you can get around to his back. You don't say. With maximum chance to deal damage. Even better. Vigilance this one because you're out in the open. But yeah, we're gonna cook this.
All weapons are good.
And he's out. Griffin is down. So the only main target at this point, aside from the primary target, will be the Locust.
Waiting for orders.
Varangian, back to the whole cooking him in water type thing. Because that's just been working out swimmingly. I swear that was not intentional. I'm going to take it, but it wasn't intentional. Fire. And we're through! And he's offline.
Go hit, Commander.
Next turn, I think he might die. Oh yeah, next turn he's dead.
Standing by.
Ek, my man. Which direction is this little guy facing? Oh, he's facing this way. To the point where I can walk to do this.
Confirmed.
Okay, cannon off. One pulse laser off. Actually, tagger off. Pulse laser on. Narc beacon off? No, it's got to be one of the pulses off.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Alright, dealing a decent amount of damage to him. Not penetrating just yet, but he has been homing beaconed, and next turn I will be able to unload everything that I have. Alright, who's going to be first? I assume the Locust. Yeah, the Locust moving into the back. Oh, the arm is open. That's where I keep my Ultra AC-10 and a medium pulse laser.
Oh, my internals are taking a beating.
Alright, Starburst,
I'm here.
you did cook a little bit, but you will be able to get into range with just pinpoint accuracy. AC-10 to off, ATM-9 to off, that puts us just underneath the line. Fire.
Target locked.
The 6 ATMs. Structure exposed. He's stressing. He's not having a good day at this point. And the power armor just keeps on to jumping. Hey, he hit. He hit with both weapons. That's because we didn't go the full 3 distance. We stopped a little bit short on that one. Varangian.
Orders.
You are a shoot and a scoot. So, burn.
Affirmative.
You're out of fluid gun ammo. They are empty. But the target has been destroyed. Through
Boarding enemy battle mech down.
very consistent and long-lasting usage of fire. Proving that fire is better than water. Actually, no, fire and water together form a symbiotic relationship which allows us to annihilate mechs that otherwise would have been incredibly dangerous to fight. Oh look! You have no armor anymore. I think... yeah. So the Locust is down. That Locust was dangerous. That Locust killed him. Hopefully we don't lose the catapult, because I would like to keep the catapult around. I like it. It's growing on me a bit. But we may lose the catapult. Okay, you are way, way over the line, buddy. So let's just go 2.5 pips of evasion will be good enough. Fire
Affirmative.
the SRMs, because if even one SRM hits you,
Put one in the back.
that should put you over the line on stability problems. Yeah, that was a crit of something, but yep, there goes. He's unsteady.
I'm receiving you.
She has range on him from here. If I just moved here and fired at long range,
10-4.
99 ones, 97s, it's beautiful. Take your shot.
All right.
I love it. That was gorgeous, Starburst.
MechWarriors
do that all the time.
Show 'em what you got.
Heat is over the line, but we're fine.
Commander.
Alright, so we did lose the catapult. It may or may not be completely destroyed. Hopefully not, because it's an okay mech. If it has been, well, that sucks, but we will be able to build up a different mech for something. Because at the end of the day, that catapult is kind of dangerous. For reasons which, one, have been demonstrated, but two, because it is a pirate catapult, and therefore easy to hit. So we took that mission for all the cash so that we could make up for all these missions we'd be taking against the clans, and hopefully that will have paid out quite nicely. Part of the reason for it was because we kind of want to leave this planet kind of soon. So with that in mind, we may end up leaving, because if we lose the catapult, then we don't have enough mechs in order to really duke it out. 1.7 million Seabills, and they are sham taking up all the kills. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Punisher also took a penetrating hit. Also not good. So this will be a little bit of an expensive repair job because the catapult is mostly non-existent. If it's still around, that is always the caveat there. The catapult may not be there anymore. But I'm not super broken up about it, which I know I probably should feel bad for thinking that way, but really, it was a 1R. And we got a locust part. It's the worst possible locust we could have gotten, but we got a locust part. Alrighty, let's see how many Seabill, or we already know how, 1.768 was it? It was a lot of Seabills. We have enough to buy the final mech bay to give us a third repair slot, and I'm really tempted to do it. Like, it makes a lot of sense to try and give that a shot. But we'll have to see. Again, I'm not a huge fan of what I've currently done to the Punisher. I'm not sure this loadout quite works for me. It has a bit of a problem making the damage stick, because the pulse lasers scatter all over the place. We may be better off just with normal lasers. They do deal more damage. Well, at the end of the day, they deal less damage, but they deal more damage in a single shot. It makes them less reliable, but it makes them harder hitting. I'm not certain where I want to go with that. The Ultra AC-10 has been also kind of disappointing when shooting through. I may put a Gauss rifle on there. If we've got one, I think we might. Hopefully. If not, we'll try and find a clan one. 413,000. Jeez, that was expensive. And that knocks us back down from 3 million. Although that does mean we did save the catapult. So that's good. Catapult, you're going down to the bottom. So we need to set up another mech. We need the Punisher up front. That way they're Ramsham. We need to set up another mech. And finances are actually next week. Interesting. Let's go to it. That way it can't screw me over by suddenly swapping out to extravagant like it tried to do today when I was first starting to record today's episode. I had to reload the save like 5 times before it finally went to finances restricted. I don't know what causes that bug. I hope that bug is fixed in the updated version of the game, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and see what we want to do with the catapult now that it's been completely gutted, and see if there's any changes we got to make to the Punisher, because I'm not sold on its current loadout. Although, Starburst with her new Warlord ability is amazing, and I'm super happy about it, and I'm enjoying it greatly. Because the fact that I have a round where I can basically reset everything and give her an additional 2 shots is fantastic. Synapse out of action for the next 19 days. The last thing we're going to check today is we're going to check out our pilots, see if anybody has earned a increase in rank. Starburst not yet. Well, she did just pick up Warlord, so there will be that. Varangian is there. Oh, I don't know which one to get. It'll either be I think it's going to be Phantom Mech, because he needs the high speed, the maneuverability. He really doesn't use the punch much. We don't have a mech to make it work anyway, and he doesn't really use it. You know what? Yeah, we're going to lock him. He's a Phantom Mech pilot. Varangian punches on occasion, but his real thing is to move like the wind and hit like fire. All the fire. And Ek is still leveling up to getting his probably Warlord. Yeah, we'll go for Warlord on Ek, I think. It's just such a powerful ability. Maybe not. We may go for the Berserker just because we want to have a mix of pilots.
I'm receiving you.
And Starburst, well, Starburst is probably going to max out her piloting. Although there is a Guts 8 that gives her an additional reduction in heat, which would be very powerful on her mech. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's extra long episode. I hope you enjoyed. I figured I owed you guys a 2-mission episode, especially since the last 2 missions, or the last 2 episodes have only been single mission episodes. I felt kind of bad about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you, yeah, I'm trying to remember my entire spiel that I normally do. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see the notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. What do you think about the current lines? What do you think we should do to the catapult? What do you think we should do to the Punisher? I wonder if we should name our other mech something, because at this point, the catapult needs a name, doesn't it? I mean, it's still technically alive. We need to name all of our mechs something. I can't provide specific subscriber pilots, but I can probably give subscribers the rights to name mechs. Let me know what you think we should name each of our mechs. I will give a quick flash of the mech bay so you can see what it is we have. We have the Hunchback GG with a Gauss rifle, the Vindicator, who has been stalwart with us forever. Trailblazer has a name already, sorry. The Jenner, and the Locust. And I will see you all in the next episode.